So when I left high school, there was no college. I've mentioned this many times. I didn't really know what I was going to do. So I kind of fumbled around when I first left high school. I did merchant cash advance. I did debt consolidation. Those were my first two real jobs. The goal is that I really wanted to help people, especially from a financial aspect. So I kind of really enjoyed that. So when I went to today who was a mentor, I sat across the table from him and he looked at me and he says, "What are you into? What are you excited about?" I said, "I don't know, finance. Why don't you try insurance?" Slowly but surely, I ended up in the insurance industry for 5 years, became a top performing agent at age of 21. I ended up leaving the industry, once I had a big transformation in my life. So I was at a point, again, probably still earlier in my career, that I wasn't sure where I was going. As I started to progress, going through the motions of my career, and eventually started my businesses, and started Diamond Trading Group and really started to evolve from there. But once I started my business, I started to realize, okay, now I'm starting to really bring in money on my own. I can reinvest back into my business. I can look into opportunities. I could start to learn. Now I actually, because I'm independent, I'm on my own, I can learn. So I started to learn everything I can on finance, venture capital, private equity, banking, lending, everything across the broad spectrum, and started to really understand how I can really start to take what I've built within my business, profits within my business, and start to really invest into that. Once I became independent, started my own business, I started to really realize what my passions were. And I started to really put in the groundwork to working towards my passions. And I still am, and I'm still in the early stages, right? But, I talk to people that come in certain cases for advice, and I ask what they're looking to do, and they may be out of reach from what they're looking to do. And I've kind of told them how I am slowly evolving towards working into my passion. I've noticed that slowly but surely I've been able to really do what I really enjoy doing, which is looking at opportunities, analyzing those opportunities, discussing them with other people, maybe bringing in a partner to discuss it, but real collaboration to really bring together an opportunity to fruition, but also taking from the lessons that I'm learning from those people within those conversations and really sharing that with other people and sharing it here with you today.